Alright guys, welcome back. This is HD StarCraft, and I'm here for Game 3 between Acer Bly and Empire Kas. I really got to get out of the habit of saying the players before I introduce them. So let me go ahead and backtrack for a second. In the top left-hand corner, we have the red Terran player, and it is currently 1-1 in the set. Can he finish it off? It is Empire Kas. And down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the orange Zerg. It is Acer's Bly. Throughout the series, too, they've been really conversing with each other. A lot of smiley faces here and all that stuff. So, you know, they're good friends, man. They're both Ukrainian. They both, I'm sure, practice with each other quite a bit, given that, well, you know, the Ukraine scene actually has a lot of talented StarCraft 2 players. Of course, the name that shall never be spoken is Bly Ro8. He is, you know, one of the greatest out of Ukraine ever. He's the living legend. But you know, I'm curious to see what happens now, because if you win this tournament, if you win this game, you go on to the round of 4, which is the semifinals. There is no double elimination shenanigans here. You know, it's just basically one shot, one road to victory. You don't get a second chance at life. So this is for all the marbles, guys. The pressure's on, and who's gonna perform? Will Bly play another style akin to Wings of Liberty, or is he going to try more of Heart of the Swarm? I hope, you know, I hope he tries more of the new units, because I don't think you can play, you know, I don't think you can play with just the standard units and hope to win a game of StarCraft 2. It's like playing without an expansion pack of cards, you know, trading card games like Magic the Gathering or whatever. It's like you don't have that final package of cards available to you, and why wouldn't you make use of the new abilities? And maybe it's just unfamiliarity here, but we'll see what happens. You know, Empire Kas here going for CC first again. Very greedy expand, similar to the first game, and Drone making its way downward actually did a lot of damage to that SCV. Come back here! But the SCV will make its way back home, and new SCVs being sent out to repair, or excuse me, build up the command center. Oh, that SCV! It is so close to dying. Now we have a little bit of ring around the rosy, and Bly will probably pull away. So he gets a good scout off, actually, into the main base. And what he sees is nothing unusual. You know, one gas started up. Usually Terrans do get both gases, so maybe that's a little bit of an indicator that we might not have mech play this game from Empire Kas. Not too sure. But down in the bottom right-hand corner, Bly has not done anything unconventional. He's playing as straight up as can possibly be, but he is making 6 Zerglings here. And we saw him do this in the first game, and it was able to do a great amount of damage. So perhaps he's hoping to, you know, imitate the first game and get a bunch of SCV kills. But I can't help but wonder that Kas is going to be prepared for this. He probably knows that Bly is going to try to punish him for going for a fast CC. We'll see. There are actually 8 Zerglings here on the field, quite a bit, making their way out across the field right now. Terran leading in the Harvester count by just 1, and Bly gonna hope to do as much damage as possible with these Zerglings. Oh man, I think Kas is in trouble here. He is not producing a 3rd Marine. Oh no, he needs to make a 3rd Marine right now. Oh, he decided to make the reactor before making another Marine, and he doesn't have a bunker up yet at the natural. This could just be devastating. He's gonna have to pull SCVs once again. And here we go, SCVs coming off the line, deja vu. But this time, I think Kas maybe can do a better job of keeping his SCVs alive, and he should be able to get his Marines inside the bunker, but the Zergling is gonna look to prevent that. And now the last Marine running for its dear life is going to die. 3 Zerglings still alive. Worker count, only 2 workers killed. Wow, impressive by the Terran player. You know, last time this happened, he actually lost 5. And so for now, he's been doing a pretty good job. Zergling's not going to try to disrupt the factory, but it is building something right now, so it won't lift off yet. Bly, realizing that, will pull away, try to get another SCV kill, which he did. Now the Battle Hellion is out. In fact, he should probably transform that into car mode transformers and get rid of those Zerglings. I'm not sure why he's trying to chase in battle mode. That's actually a poor decision by Kas. But he should eventually be able to get this Zergling. I mean, you can't micro that thing perfectly forever. But it gets the SCV kill before it dies. Nice job by Bly. 4 workers killed so far this game. And whoa, guys, Bly is going for roaches. Oh, wow. He just realizes that the Terran is making Hellions right now, and he knows that Hellions aren't good against Roaches. He knows he's not going to face against Marauders because Kas never had a tech lab on his barracks, and he's going for mech again. So the Roaches are actually such a good idea, and I don't know that Kas is going to be able to get a siege tank. He can't. He doesn't have a tech lab anywhere. And these Roaches could just end the game for the Terran player. You know, Bly, just so smart. That was a thinking man's move right there. Of course, StarCraft 2 is always a thinking man's game, but that was really, really intelligent and adaptive, you know? And now I think Kas is just going to lose. There it is, GG. So, quick Roach play by Bly. And overall, just going off of his scouting information. This is a really good example in StarCraft 2 where you look at the Terran base or whatever base you're facing off against and you look at what he's building and you realize, hey, he lacks the ability to make something that can stop Roaches. No tech lab means no Marauders or tanks. Well, I can win the game right here with Roaches, and that's what we just saw. So a really smart play by the Zerg player. And that means that Acer's Bly is going to advance forward in the Heart of the Swarm tournament here. Hope you guys enjoyed the casting. Tomorrow, I will have the second round of 8 coming for you guys, and soon after that, we'll go to the semifinals and the grand finals. And I hope you guys stay tuned. Heart of the Swarm, the actual beta, is coming very, very soon as well. So make sure you guys also stay tuned because I'll try to give out beta keys, and of course, I'll be casting the actual HOTS game. Well, that's it for me, guys. This is HD StarCraft, signing out.